Damn, that guy's fast. Let's go! Menage! Fuck.
Hey, what's up, film enthusiasts, and welcome back to another review. I just got done watching Fast 10, Fast X, whatever you want to call it, and here is my honest review. So, in this story, we follow Dom Toretto and his family in the present day. While wanting to have a normal life, they were targeted by a vengeful son of the drug kingpin Hernan Reyes. That's all I'm going to say before any spoilers. This will be a spoiler-free review. And Fast X, man, I had no expectation for this movie. I can admit that I watched all the Fast and the Furious movies one day before going to see this movie. The only reason I wanted to see the Fast and Furious movie was because of the trailers. The trailers looked sick and got me hooked and wanted to see this movie. But yeah, like I've been wanting to see the Fast and the Furious franchise movies and stuff for a long time, but I haven't gotten time to watch it. And sitting down to see all the movies, I can see why people love this franchise, and I can also see how people are disappointed, especially with the ninth film. For me, the ninth film was alright, a bit disappointing, but it was alright. And now with the 10th installment from the franchise, this is the beginning of the end. Infinity War of the Fast and Furious franchise, you can call it. And I think this movie was a lot of fun. And with the stacked cast, you can basically name a random super famous celebrity, and they probably been in the Fast and Furious franchise, man. And speaking of the cast, I absolutely love Vin Diesel's acting in this movie and John Cena's acting in general. I just really liked most of the cast, and there is some worse than others, but I really enjoyed most of it, most of the actor in this movie. And speaking of John Cena, I really loved the dynamic with John Cena's character and Dom Toretto's son, played by Leo Abel Perry. Most of the John Cena scenes involve Dom's son and him, and I really love their dynamic in this movie. Now on to the main big bad or villain. He's the vengeful son of Reyes, all the way back to Fast 5, and with him being the main villain. I have a few problems with this. I do know it's of course, Jason Momoa, and I love his acting personally, like Aquaman and many other movies or projects. But with Fast and Furious, I don't know. I don't really know. He has a childish kind of humor. I mean, it's fine. I don't know if I like that or not. He's a bit menacing at times. I can say he's pretty spoiled after his dad, and yeah, of course, he's menacing at times. And I can say that he has a lot of surprises in store for Dom Toretto and his family. But his humor and actions is a bit over the top with the childish theme, and it was all right at times. But it felt like I said over the top. But man, I really walked out to that theater pretty happy with this movie. Like I said, I just got into the Fast and Furious franchise, and with this installment, I'm really happy with this. It does feel really fun again and exciting with a lot of suspense where you're sitting at edge of your seat. And yeah, I do really think the story with this installment was fun and suspenseful. Something I also wanted to talk about here is the ending. I'm not going to spoil anything, of course. This, like I said, this will be a spoiler-free review, but I know people are going to be mad with this ending. I It really felt abrupt, and it just ends like in the middle of the story here, and I personally think that was all right. But I'm guessing the next movie being released in next year, and then and 2025, the end of the franchise, and in general, it's got me hooked, and I can't wait to see the next part drop for this 3-part finale of this franchise. Even though I just got into the franchise, I still can't wait to see the next part. And it's still going to be a long time until the next movie, of course, is released. And yeah, they are really treating this movie as an infinity war of this franchise, I guess. And I think that's okay. With this installment of the Fast and Furious franchise, I'm going to try something new with my ranking system. I'm going to rank cinematography from 1 to 3 points, acting from 1 to 3 points, storytelling from 1 to 3, and then last bonus point from if I enjoy the movie or not. So I'm going to give the cinematography for this movie a 3 point. I really like how this movie was made. The camera angles and shots in this movie are really sick and awesome in this movie. Now for the acting, I'm going to give this 2 points. Like I said, I really liked most of the acting, but some are worse than others. But I mean, there's a stacked cast of super good celebrities. And now for the story of this movie, I'm going to give this a 2 out of 3 points. I really like the story with the vengeful son of Reyes, and I find that really enjoyable. But for me, it just felt really abrupt and just and middle of the story. Could have maybe spanned it out a little bit more, but I don't want an actual ending to this movie. I want a cliffhanger ending, but not like in the middle of the story kind of. So if I just add those up, that's going to be 7 points. Plus I really enjoyed this movie, so that's going to be 1 more point. That leaves us at 8 points. So you might wonder what my actual score and what this point thing are, and I got your answers. For my ranking of this movie, I'm going to give this movie an 8 out of 10 because every point is a ranking. So if I didn't enjoy this movie, for example, I would giving this movie a 7 out of 10 because I get 7 points. But yeah, that's just my review on this movie. What did you think about it? Do you agree with me? And what I said about Jason Momoa's character? Comment down below. And how did you like the new ranking system? Should I keep it? I really want to know. So comment that also. And yeah, also don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Peace out.